Hey guys, I'm meteorologist Chris Tomer, and we finally have a storm system for the West. This is important. It has been so long since we've had anything of any significance move into the West because of this large dome of high pressure. Look at the odds of best snow here in my spider chart over the next 5 days. Last week it was so small. I mean, there was just barely any recommendations for good snow, and this week it's totally different. Take a look at it. Taos, Ski Santa Fe, Jackson Hole, the Tetons, the Wasatch, Montana, Idaho, all included this week. The Pacific Northwest, Banff, BC. This is going to be a pretty good week for the West. You know, this is not going to be the huge blockbuster snowstorm, but at least it's something that will initially change the pattern. And I think what it will do is open the door for an additional storm system coming in about a week's time. So, all right, here's Schweitzer this morning. Obviously a quiet day, but you have snow coming on Monday in the Schweitzer area. And then that snow begins to move. And it moves into Wyoming, and then it moves into Montana, and then it moves down into Utah, and then into Colorado. Look at the morning here in Jackson Hole. You've got a lot of sunshine. Again, you've got snow coming Tuesday. Let me take a look at, here's Alta. Snowbird has been so long. I mean, we're talking weeks without significant snow here. You've got snow coming on Tuesday and probably trickling into early Wednesday. But what a view this morning there. So that's kind of the timeline. Monday's Idaho, Tuesday's Wyoming, Montana, Utah, and then Wednesday's Colorado and New Mexico. Let me show you the pattern. Look at this giant low pressure right here. Look at this thing spinning. This is a really important player in the forecast. There's a big dip in the jet coddling this thing. And what's going to happen is, well, here's the pattern right now. Let me just show you what's going on. It's coming down like this. So what's going to happen is, as this low moves in this direction, it's going to push the ridge up, way up, and then it's going to dip down. And you can see what happens. There's a big trough that will develop across the west, and this is the platform for which our chance of snow will begin to develop. So that's why that low pressure is so important in the forecast. Let me just show you what the GFS's thinking is on this. So here we go. Let me take you into Monday morning. So there's Monday morning. Notice the low hitting the Pacific Northwest. It was a dry weekend in the Pacific Northwest. Well, that will change by Monday. Then that storm moves into the interior. Notice the snow hitting Idaho during the day on Monday night. And here's Tuesday morning hitting, continuing to hit western Montana and the rest of Montana down into Big Sky. Now it's starting to move into the Tetons. And then during the day, it hits the Wasatch, drops south, and it only brushes Shasta and Tahoe and barely Mammoth. So, again, this is not going to be a huge storm for California, but it will set the stage for later activity. Here we go into Wednesday morning, and it's moving into Colorado. The low is spinning up. It snows during the day. Now it's snowing in New Mexico. Here's Thursday morning. The low is beginning to move out into the heartland. Leftover snow, New Mexico, Colorado, all comes to an end. And then that low moves up into the northeast. Initially in the northeast, that low will be rain, and then it will change over to snow. And you can see the timeline for that. Basically Thursday, rain, and then changes over to snow into Friday morning. Back out to the west, we're in a high pressure period basically after that storm exits, so between midday 17 and probably through the 20th. So here's the morning of the 20th. But by the 21st, here comes a larger storm. So basically what happens is that the first storm we're talking about sets the stage for this one, which is coming in. And look at it, hits California squarely on the 20th. And by the 21st, it's moving into the interior. And this will be a better storm for Utah. This will be a good storm for Utah, Nevada, Idaho, Wyoming, Colorado. Look at the breadth of this storm on the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. It's a very large low pressure. So that's something to look forward to down the road. Let me show you what I'm thinking. As far as totals, all of today through the 20th, notice the numbers in California are not big, but again, it sort of sets the stage. Pacific Northwest, Banff, BC, looking good. Very nice in Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, because this is some of the biggest snows we've had in these areas in weeks. And again, that'll take us all the way through the 20th. So that captures this one storm. There is another storm behind it. Here's phase 2, 20th through the 22nd. So basically we add additional amounts. You can see the numbers in Utah, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, Colorado, New Mexico. So we're looking good. A 2-storm combo in the period. Here's the northeast. No, let me show you the plume for Jackson Hole first, because I'm actually so excited about this. The Tetons. It's a two-storm combo. So the first storm comes in 14, 15, 16. Get a break. And then the second storm comes in 19, 20, 21. Two-storm combo. Best thing that's happened in a long time. Let me show you what's going on in the northeast. All of today through the 20th, not much. Keep in mind that storm at the end of the week comes in initially as rain, and then it changed over to snow. So that's why the numbers are so low, 1 to 4 inches. Most of that's Vermont, New Hampshire, northern Vermont, northern New Hampshire, northern Maine through the period. So there you go. We've got some action finally across the West. I like it. It's the start of something good, I think. So thank you for tuning in here. Always appreciate it. And again, this is the On the Snow, Snow Before You Go forecast.